There are moments when you open the Bible and skim past names you don't recognize. Long lists, generations, family lines. And if we're honest, most of us assume that the most important people in Scripture must be the loud ones, the warriors, the prophets, the miracle workers. But sometimes the most powerful lessons are hidden in a single verse, about someone who never preached, never fought a battle, and never stood before crowds. And that should make us pause, because many of us feel unseen, ordinary, and overlooked too. There is a man in the Bible who prayed one short prayer, and God changed his life forever. No miracles recorded, no battles fought, no sermons preached, just one prayer. His name was Jabez. Jabez appears in the book of 1 Chronicles, a book filled with names, fathers, sons, lineages, names people skip. But right in the middle of that list, Scripture slows down, it pauses, and it tells us one short story. And here's what most people don't realize. When God interrupts a genealogy, He is telling us that this life mattered. Not because Jabez was famous, but because of how he trusted God.
The name Jabez means pain. The Bible tells us his mother named him Jabez because she bore him in sorrow. That means from birth, his identity was shaped by hardship. Every time his name was spoken, pain was remembered. And psychologically, this matters, because human beings often live up or down to the labels placed on them. When someone grows up hearing, "You're unlucky, you're behind, your life will be hard," those words don't just hurt emotionally, they shape decisions, expectations, and behavior. This is where it gets really interesting. Many people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they unconsciously agree with the story told about them. Now, you might be thinking, but this is just a name. Surely it didn't affect him that much. But think about your own life. Think about the silent beliefs you carry. People like me don't get ahead. I wasn't born into opportunity. This is just how my life is. Those beliefs don't shout, they whisper. And over time, they quietly limit what we ask for, attempt, or expect. Jabez could have accepted that script, but he didn't. Instead of accepting the story given to him, Jabez prayed, and his prayer was short, but it was intentional. He prayed, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain." Notice something important. He didn't deny his past. He didn't pretend pain never existed, but he refused to let pain have the final word.
Let's slow down here, because this prayer is not just spiritual, it's deeply psychological. Bless me indeed. This is permission to believe that good is allowed to happen to you. Many people pray cautiously, as if hoping too much is dangerous. But Jabez asked boldly, "Enlarge my territory." This is about capacity, not greed, but growth. Here's what most people don't realize. If your mind cannot imagine expansion, your life rarely experiences it. Let your hand be with me. This is dependence, not pride. Growth without guidance leads to destruction. Keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. Jabez understood something rare. Blessing without character multiplies harm. And then comes one of the simplest, most powerful lines in the Bible. And God granted him what he requested. No debate, no hesitation, no explanation. God answered. Which challenges another assumption many people hold, that God only works through dramatic moments. Sometimes, transformation begins with a quiet, honest prayer. Jabez teaches us this. Your beginning does not disqualify you. Your label does not limit God. Your past does not dictate your future. This is where it gets really interesting. The Bible never tells us how God blessed Jabez. It just tells us that he did. Because the point isn't the outcome. The point is the posture. Jabez was not remembered because of where he started. He was remembered because he dared to believe God could do more. And maybe that's the invitation for you today. Not to rewrite your past, but to pray differently about your future. If this story helped you see Scripture and your own life more clearly, subscribe to Light in Minutes. Because sometimes one verse, one prayer is all it takes to change everything.
I will see you in the next video.